Assalamu alaikum. Again, you have tuned in to the Goddess Movement. It's been a while again. I'm doing these videos because, you know, my motto is if I don't have anything to say, then I'm not going to say anything. What I have said, I perpetuate and I reiterate, and that is, black woman, if you want to stand up with confidence on your square, you need to reintroduce yourself to, if you have known, or you need to be acquainted with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You can't get to know the Honorable Elijah Muhammad anymore because he's not here. But you can acquaint yourself with his divine wisdom, because the divine knowledge, the supreme wisdom, was accumulated and it was compacted for you and I. And so therefore, though we may not have the messenger again, we do have the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in which to study and examine and to find ourselves approved. So again, you know, I come before you to say, try to answer some of the ways in which we can come to a medium about what time it is or what must be done as black women, because we see our nation in ruins. We see our men in ruins. We see our children in ruins, and even most of ourselves, the black women, are in ruins. And we don't have the answers to the problems, and we do not know how to come to resolve with ourselves, with one another, and therefore we cannot be any example, or we cannot be the leaders to our families that we're supposed to be. It was a time the black woman was looked upon as the backbone of the black family. However, today we're not the backbone anymore, because most of us are just as messed up. And so there goes the black woman, there goes the nation. For we know that cliche or motto or whatever you want to say. How does it go? Oh yeah, a nation can rise no higher than its woman. So if that be the case, then look at how high we are, and therefore you'll understand how high our nation is right now. However, anyway, getting back to the fact that what we need is the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I got to adjust this light. One moment here. We need the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we need the method of the debriefing that came through the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. See, that again, in one of my later videos, or latter videos, I expressed that we did not get debriefed. We did not get debriefed coming out of slavery, and we did not get debriefed before we went and became so-called free people. So therefore, we had not a clue on what time it was and what must be done. We've kind of like hit it and missed. We've kind of like improvised on in life. You know, we kind of go collect. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't have a clue on what we should be doing and how it should be done. We kind of, I know the word, we kind of emulated our slave masters and our ex-slave masters. And we, as the children of the ex-slaves, are still mimicking the slave master's children, because that's the only way we seem to find self-worth. And so the debriefing method came through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his teachings. The debriefing method came from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in the Nation of Islam, and the protocol that was in the Nation of Islam. Anyone who knows anything about the Nation of Islam, when the messenger was here, we know that we did not look like the norm. We did not talk like the norm. We did not think like the norm, and we did not eat like the norm. And anyone who knows the lessons of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad knows that that was one of the things that was stated in the lessons, that we were taught to eat the wrong foods, and that messed up our ability to think properly and to act properly. So, brothers and sisters, especially my sisters, my dear sisters, I urge you, I implore you to seek out the books of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. If you need any help, give us a hit at Goddess on the Move at Cox.net or sisterrmuhammad at yahoo.com, and we'll be happy to help you. The Goddess Movement is here for you, sisters. Stand strong, keep moving. You know, get the books of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, read them, study them to know and to find yourself approved, because my sisters, I dare say that in these last and evil days, the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the only thing, the only method in which we're going to be debriefed, so we will understand what time it is and what must be done. We rejected the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad as a people, and this is why we're in condition that we're in. We rejected it. And what we don't understand is that everything that we see, feel, touch, everything that we do from day to day, how we interact even with one another, is the direct result of slavery. And is the direct stimulus that this Caucasian white man, our open enemy, the devil, wants to keep injecting into us and into our environment and into our everyday life to keep us slaves, because all it spells out is slavery for his benefit. And that's why the Nation of Islam had a protocol that was unlike anything we ever knew. And this is why we rejected it. Christians rejected it. Our own people rejected it, because it was like nothing they had ever seen and heard. So, get with the messenger and get home free. Peace.